Good morning, one and all. Now, in today's class, we'll be studying about the principles of innovation. Now, already you know that what is the meaning of innovation. Innovation means what? Innovating some new products, new concepts, new ideas and techniques. Now, let us understand which are the principles of innovation. In that, first one is action oriented. Now, what do you mean by action oriented? Innovators who are there, okay, they should try to innovate something new thing and they should try to implement that. Simple example is there, like suppose one innovator, he has a very good plan in his mind, but if he keeps his plan only in his mind and doesn't implement that or does not put that into action, it is of no use. So that is called as a action oriented. Means innovators, whatever ideas they are having in mind or whatever concepts are there, okay, they should put that plan or idea into action. That is called as a action oriented. Then next one is make product, process or services simple and understandable. Now suppose whichever new innovative product is been brought in the market, okay, it should try to make it simple and understandable. Like suppose what happens if a new product or new innovative product is been brought in the market and customer does not know about the use of that particular product, okay, and he finds it very difficult and complicated, then what happens? There is no point in using that particular product. So whichever products have been brought in the market, they should try to make it more simple and understandable so that even a common customer who is there, okay, he can try to easily understand that particular product and its usage also will be good. So try to make the product and process and services also. So all three should be included in that, products also and process also. The process of using that particular product and whichever the services are being provided. Like suppose if the salesman will provide the services to the customer, it should be very simple and understandable. Means he should try to explain the customer in a simple manner. Like suppose how door-to-door services will be done. Okay, one new innovative product has been brought. It is completely a new kind of a product. And if the salesman will directly sell it to the customer without knowing or without explaining him about the importance or advantage about that particular product, the customer will find it difficult and complicated. So he should try to explain him in very simple and easy terms. That is making the product, process or services simple and understandable. So all these three should be made very simple and easy. And the customers also should try to understand about that particular product. Then make product, process or services customer base. Now how to make the product, process or services customer base? Means it should be depending upon the needs, expectation and demand of the customer. Okay, means whatever are the customer expectation and demand, okay, as per that only the product should be sold to the customer. Okay, it should be a customer base. As usually we have seen that customer satisfaction is there. When the customers will be satisfied in case of using that particular product, when all their demands are being fulfilled, when they are fully satisfied, that time only that is called as a customer satisfaction. They may be satisfied with the quality of the product, okay, then it can be whatever the taste preference of that particular product, okay. So that is what make product, process or services customer base. Means the end result is all about the customer. It will be all dependent upon the customer satisfaction. Then next one is start small. So whenever you want to innovate a new product or new innovative product, it should be started with small, okay, because small things which are there, it will lead to the larger things. Like suppose what happens, the smaller things which are there, if you want to join any kind of a spare parts or components which are there, okay, that time only it will lead to a larger part or a big part. Big part means what? Okay, in case of manufacturing a particular car, So it should start at the initial stage. When you start with a small product which is there, okay, then what happens, once you can gain success in the manufacturing or gaining that product, then it will lead to a large scale. Okay, so you have to start with only the small scale. The next one is aim high. Okay, ambition, aim high means what? Your goal, aim. Okay, your ambition, it should be high. Okay, so you need to reach the highest goal or highest target. So you need to always aim at a high range, because what happens, one saying is there that, okay, there should be hope for success. Okay, always you should be hoping for the success only, like positive thinking. You should never try to fear the failure or not try to think about the negative thing. So always when you try to hope for success and aim is very high, okay, that time only it is possible that you can reach or achieve that goal or target. So always you should keep the aim very high. The next one is test. Now test means what? First of all, before that product is being sold in the market, they should have a proper testing about that particular product, like how you do the sample testing to test that whether the quality of the product is good, okay, or whether the design of that product is good. So all that proper testing has to be done. Once you do the proper testing or sample testing, then later on only the product can be sold in the market. So that is called as a test. The next one is learn from failure. So many difficulties, hurdles, obstacles will come in case of this innovative process. So failure also will come. So you should not give up telling that I have manufactured such a good product, okay, new innovative product I have launched, and apart from that, okay, I am not gaining any kind of a profit. Okay, apart from that also customers are not purchasing my product. So that whatever, if your business also will fail, okay, or if your innovative product being launched, that also lead to failure. It is a learning process. You can learn from the failure. Okay, learn from the failure means what? One time if you fail, so that next time you can show betterment or improvement in the innovative process. Next time you may gain success. If one time failure will come, or if one time if you fail, next time you may gain success. So you are learning from the failure. Then next, follow milestone schedule. Now following milestone schedule means what? Whatever is leading to the small parts which are there, you have to follow that particular schedule. The next one is work. Now work is more important. You have to work very hard in order to launch or bring that particular new product. So working should be there. Okay, it is not so very easy task in order to bring a new product in the market. You need to work very hard right from the stage of introducing that new product in the market. Okay, apart from that, designing that product. Okay, apart from that, giving the labeling, brand name and all that. So work should be there. You have to work very hard in order to launch that new product in the market. So these are the principles of innovation. Just briefly we'll understand. Action oriented, the innovator should work very hard, and whatever plan is there in the mind, okay, they should try to put that into action or implement that and bring that product in the market. Then make product, process or services simple and understandable. Okay, they have to make the products which are there, whichever new products they launch in the market or whatever process is there, okay, that should be very simple and understandable. Means the customer should be able to understand very easily that these products have been brought in the market, okay, and the process also should be simple and the services also. Then make product, process or service customer base. Means the end result is all about the customer. They have to keep in the mind about the customer satisfaction, and as per the taste and preference of the customer only those products should be sold in the market. Then start small. They should start small means what? Okay, with initial stage they should try to start rather than introducing some big product. Then aim high. When they start with the small parts which are there, okay, but the ambition or goal should be high. Okay, always they should try to aim at a high range. Then next one is test. they should do a proper testing, like how sample testing will be done before bringing that product in the market. They should test whether the quality of that product is good. Okay, not only the quality, whether the design of that product is good. So proper testing should be done. Then learn from failure. Failure may come in case of this innovative process. So they should not give up. They should all learn from that particular failure so that next time they can achieve success. Then follow milestone schedule. Okay, means we have to follow whichever the proper schedule, and work. Without the hard work which is there, it will not be possible to bring that new innovative product in the market. So hard work, much hard work is being required. So these are the principles of innovation. Thank you.